Hey, it's raining. So it's a summer rain. This has been a real nice rain event we've had here. It's about 3 days now of almost continuous. One of the, you don't expect it in the summer as much, maybe that's what I'm saying. But anyway, the point is, I don't know if you can see the slope, but the whole part of the village lives up there. The road, so on and so forth, mountains, hills, not mountains, but trees, forests. And all the water is piped out off their roofs onto the street, except for where by accident or not maintenance or whatever reason, most of the water runs down the road and runs away to the Mediterranean in very short order. So one of the things I wanted to do this fall, before the really long, heavy rains come, was to put some miniature gabions. Here's our property line here. Their fence, our fence. So just put little bricks every 2 feet or so, maybe about 1 brick wide. Just, let them fill up. Little miniature gabions, I would call them. But I haven't got around to doing it yet. And like I said, you don't expect big rains like this in the summer. So we are losing a significant amount of water here. Enough water to wash my boot every millisecond going by over the course of 96 or 104 hours. That adds up to a lot of water. So this is one of the main reasons here. Like every well in my, this beautiful hand dug, stone laid, I don't know if you can see it, beautiful stone laid, hand dug well. Not a drop of water. They've just squandered every resource that's been given them. They pipe it away. They pay money. So last week, as I was closing my gate, my little gate, I noticed that there was a little bit of, kind of like that, and a little bit of water was running. Where's my foot? Where's it? A little bit of water was running across the base of my driveway. So I took my boot and I dug a trench. And that trench has subsequently, through the power of water and effective design and use with the toe of a rubber $20 rubber boot, I'm catching most of the water that's running away down the side of the street. And it's running here, and I just put another little one here because we've got the desired effect. Look at the slough. We're catching the slough. You can't see the water there. Well, there isn't any water there. So it's not soaking in. There's no water in the ditch. So it can't possibly sink in. We got the slough. All this stuff has come down that hill from people's driveways, off their shoes, whatever, off the roadway, off their roof, off their doghouse, whatever it is, and it's depositing there, and it's dropped out, so it's slowed down. We know it's slowed down. We may not be capturing a lot of it, but we're proving principles here on a very small scale that are universal and powerful. I believe that the water is running maybe slower. And look at the volume of it, way wider. So the slough, as it turns out, stops right basically. This is our next fence, the church fence, and our fence. Church fence. Our fence. It stopped. It's going to continue. So instead of having to cut the grass at the bottom and fooling around and fiddling, I'm going to have a nice sand, and I'll be able to build better gabions here. I'd like to actually build a full-scale 1.5 foot. The ditch is about 2.5 feet deep. I'd love to build I'd build a 2-foot thing there. But anyway, so it continues to the next culvert. It doesn't actually get to the next culvert yet. It ends about here. Probably by the end of this rain event, it might get all the way to the culvert, and all that water that's left over at least is going to soak in. This water here is going to go in our well. You know, all I don't mind that. Like I say, for the price of a scratch with my $20 boot, I'll buy that actually. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff Lawton, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of him, get a hold of some of his work.